Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Yowzer HD coming at you. This is kind of a update 1 to my medieval style city. If you'd seen my last video, I kind of explained everything that was around. But I have made some changes. Well, not too many changes, but I've just kind of been working and adding on some stuff. So this giant section here is one of the biggest parts that I have been working on. This giant building here and that building over there. And if this is your first time seeing this video and you haven't seen the original, go ahead and hop over. I'll leave a link in the description so you could go back. But this is the new section. It's like a lumber area. But this is actually the jailhouse for the city. And there are, I don't know how many cells, I don't know. But once you go in, I'll actually, oh, hold up, let me just go in here. So once you go in, there's no way out, and thanks to the Xbox version, which this is what that is, you can disable their abilities so they can't break these doors or anything. So this is a pretty effective jail. You do have a bed and a quadrant or whatever it's called, which could be acted as a sink slash toilet. So I'll just, oh, I want to replace that just so I don't forget. There we go. And this just kind of loops around 4 on each side, and then just this middle warden area spot here. Nothing really over here, just kind of there. But I think it looks pretty unique, pretty cool from the top. You can see how it's kind of got that arch style in it. You can see right about here's where I'm talking. But I couldn't get that replicated on this side just because of the layout of it. But it still just looks different, unique. I really like the way that the roof turned out. It's pretty cool, pretty different. So the next spot over here is my lumber yard. And you can see I just kind of got the lumber mill here. The lumber jack house. There's nothing in it yet. And just a bunch of lumber itself laying around the yard. Because obviously, you know, you need lumber for a lumber yard. And if you go this way, I put, you know, some pretty good detail into this. I think that this came out pretty well, and I actually found something while building this forest that I'll show you guys in a little bit if I don't forget. But this is just kind of a olden walkway that leads to the well, and you go through here. You can go that way or that way. I'll just kind of do a above shot, so that goes out to that walkway, and if you continue this way, it'll bring you out there, and then this. If you come from over here, and if that is the walkway to come from there, just so you guys don't get lost. So we came through here, and if you're standing here, you could either go that way out to the main walkway to the wall, or you can continue this way to this split. And then if you go this way, it'll bring you to the Tomb of Herobrine. And at night, it looks pretty cool because it's lit up on the inside, so it just kind of glows, which is pretty cool. I got just kind of a bigger tree there, and just kind of like a little river-like section there. And then if you continue, just again, so you don't get lost, if we're coming this way, if the tomb's that way and the entrance is over there, you come this way, that trail will lead you out right there. This is just kind of a small trail to the water, and then this is just another trail that loops around to nothing. It's just kind of there. And then if you just walk through that little path right there, that out of the woods, you'll end up right back here. So this is the new quadrant. This whole map, if you saw the other videos, is split into 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's wherever the like kind of boxes are. You can see that's a perfect design right there. You can see quadrant, you know, that would be 1, and then the second one's there where it splits there and there, and obvious for the rest of it. And I have been working on the houses. These houses are just such a pain in the butt to build. But I have been working. I did finish off all the bases for all the houses over there. And I found a new way to build these houses much more efficient. So what I would do is I would build the house without any of the wool, any of the stairs, or any of the cobblestone. So it would just be the solid oak wood. You can kind of just like this. Like that right there, you can see kind of the oak wood. And then all I would do is go around and just, simply just fill it in just like that, all the way around with the cobblestone and the wool above. And then all I got to do now is just add the roofing on, which is relatively easy. And at night also, you can kind of see it glowing through. And I finished this whole section off here, my animal farm. Let me just kind of demonstrate to you guys. You can see that it is now finally 100% finished. It's not every color sheep, but, it's practically all of them, so it's good enough for me. And I added on the roof, which just kind of looks cool. I don't know, it just fits. And then over here, I still have done nothing. This is just so time consuming to do this section here. Just because all of this is going to have to be filled in. And it's going to take a long time. So, we're just going to have to deal with that. And this machine is still out of order. Even though it is TU11 officially, this is still out of order. And I am a creeper in disguise. New, cool, fun skin pack. Figure what they called it. I think it's just the birthday skin pack. It's not the Battles and Beast one. I looked at that. There's not really too much in there that I want right now. Not for the price. But that's pretty much it. Once again, if you guys do have any suggestions to anything I could add, there are still, a few things that I have in mind that I want to add. So if you got anything that you think would look cool in this city, obviously all of this is going to be filled up with houses, and then I'll have the wall, which I have not done any work on either, just because it's so tedious. These houses are also very tedious to do, but this wall is going to stretch all the way around the barrier of the city. And if this is your first time, that right there is going to be pretty much what it looks like all the way around. Just try to get a little farther away so I can get as much of it as I can. So that would be the wall around the city, all the way around it, and then you got the tower there, and this is a walkable bridge, and you can go through the middle of these towers, over the front entrance, and just continue, obviously, your walk through. But that's pretty much it for now. I do plan on doing these update videos. I want to try to do them regularly, yeah. And, so I'll try to, make it a common thing. But it's just that a lot of this stuff, obviously, now that I'm getting into some bigger projects like these houses and that field, it's just might be a little bit of time between each video. But all this was done in one day, which I think these two houses here, all those houses will be done tonight. And all this were done in one day, which I think is a pretty good accomplishment. I did it in, I would say, let's see, from 12 o'clock p.m., I guess, to 4 o'clock p.m. So, about noon to 4:30 in the afternoon. So, I mean, it's a pretty short amount of time. I did get this done, though, last night. So, excluding that and that house, everything else was done today, which is pretty impressive, I think. It was a lot of work went into this. So, if you guys have any suggestions, now that it's nighttime, you can kind of see what I mean by the roof. How you can see through it, and these houses. I don't know. I just think that looks cool. And then you got all that. So, yeah. That's where we are right now. So, if you got any suggestions, anything I could add, keep in mind that is not done like that. If the rest of the streets were done, that's what it would look like right there. That is the complete finished street right here. So the rest of them will look like that. So other than that, if you got any suggestions to anything I could add, please let me know. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.